Back again, my fellow gamers. Got cut off again.
That was intense. My mind's still clearing. Anyway, you ready to go?
Sure are.
Let's get you home.
Nice warm bed and a nice snack and you'll be right as rain.
Stalgard and the others are returning to Kal Shirak to spread word of what happened. They'll need to be strong in the coming days. We all will.
And I think you've proven your strength.
Me? Oh, I couldn't have done it without you. You can ask me how I'm feeling, you know?
How are you?
I used to worry that I'd lose myself to the Titans. But I wouldn't even be here without them, would I? How could I lose myself when they were always a part of me?
So what's next for you?
First, we stop the Elven Gods. And after that, well, one step at a time. See where it takes me.
Just believe in yourself.
Trust
girl.
yourself. I do.
You're just a bottomless well of support, aren't ya?
Yeah, I try.
Oh, and I don't know if I said thank you, so thank you, Rook. I wouldn't be here without you.
Here for you, girl. Heart of the Titan. Harding returned to the Deep Road to rescue the innocent dwarves who had fallen prey to the shade from the stone. Hunting the shade, Harding learned that this place rage at the fate of her Titan ancestors. Accepting the truth in her own shadow self has given Harding complete ownership of her Titan guild. What this means for her remains to be seen. Song of the Stone. Staying true to herself, Harding has overcome the wrath of the Titan fast. Of the Veilguard. Trust and support has helped Harding find competence and abilities, both old and new. The Veilguard skill. Harding's affection for her companions make her an inspiring teammate, capable of lifting everyone's spirit and consider Spotter. Harding held on to this armor, embroidering symbols. Red sash to represent the fellow heroes of the acquisition. Alright. Child of the Stone. So awesome. Position, girl. See if I can get anywhere. Looks like there's a quest for Devon. Ding. Probably something to do with spite. Alright, let's see where different Howler will go.
Rook, something's come up. Evka dug around and found us someone who knows more about the Gloom Howler.
Anything useful?
Our new friend wants to talk in person. Figured you'd want to come along for this one.
Definitely. Rise from the past.
Fire and ice, light and blood. Another blow to the gods' dweller.
Is that Zara Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died. Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Martyrs. He fooled us both. Elaborate.
You took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
Ilario had you imprisoned and tortured for a promotion?
The job was to kill you. But this one doesn't waste those with potential.
Yeah, that's not any better.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
No.
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elgranon? Ilario's working with Elgranon?
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
Unbelievable.
Well, that was pretty damning.
Ilario has much to answer for.
In blood, if nothing else.
What are you gonna do?
Take away everything from him.
He's not big on sharing. As well take it all from him. Sheesh, dude. Betray your own cousin just because he got tuck pick instead of you. Pussy is an ugly thing, let me tell ya. But now we know the truth. Doesn't make it any better, but it's better to know than not know. Let's see what these two are talking about.
You don't seem happy about your brother.
Well, sort of, but also not. It's complicated.
You thought he was dead. Now he's alive.
Which is good, that he's not dead, I mean. But it's not him. Well, it is, but he's working with Anaris. It was easier before. I could think of the good things. Now he's back and I have to, I don't know, fix him?
He's alive. That's a start.
I hope so.
Yep. As long as he's alive, chance to get his mind back on the right direction. Alright, we've had enough conversation. Now we need to decide what to do next. Or focus on any factions. Alright. Let's return to the wetland. See what we can do for them. Let's hope we don't get cut off again. Harding's all maxed out. Because you guys have the lowest bond, build you guys up. Travel on to the wetlands. We should do everything we can to help the wardens.
Hey there, Rook.
I thought, Dev.
Evka, Antoine, you needed help with something. Is this about your studies?
Look at the blight here. The world dies like this if we do nothing. We need a deeper understanding of how it behaves. I have theories, but...
Something's wrong.
We've been keeping Darkspawn away from Lavendel, but those have been packs. What's heading for us now is a small horde. We push it back, or the locals wind up dead.
All right, whatever you need. We'll do what we can.
Thanks. We must get ahead of this.
Where do things stand now?
Every warden will put themselves between Lavendel and the Blight. But we'll be spread thin around the village. There's only so many of us. We need to make that work.
Your plan to get us through is a good one.
I gave advice and people listened.
You credit yourself too little.
I have a feeling he's right.
Fine. I'm great, the plan's great. Let's hope we don't die.
You are, it is, and agreed!
So what now? What can I do?
There are sentries equipped with horns stationed around the village. Those horns are sounded when an attack begins, and again if backup's needed. That lets us focus our numbers. I need you to check with the sentries. Make sure they're ready.
Consider it done.
I'm on it. We can do this.
All right. Take that can-do spirit to the rest.
Check back with us when you're done with the sentries.
We can hold off the smaller packs for a while, but there's no going back once the horde hits.
Come on, let's check on the warden sentries.
Evka and
Rook, good to see you. Heading out.
Alright, let's go check on those sentries. Sure they're ready to fight. Seems like the closest one.
Well, look who it is. Name's Warden Augustin.
Evka sent me. How are things here?
The Darkspawn aren't on us, but they will be. I can feel it. And you go where the fight is, don't you? Tell Evka I'm ready. We'll hold Lavendale.
Alright, they're up for a fight.
Hey, Evka wanted me to check in. Are you ready?
I am. The Darkspawn won't win this one.
We've got you. Let's kick some ass.
Yeah. We took those dragons, we'll take this too.
Both the gods' beloved pets down, so we can take down some Darkspawn they put on us.
Hey, Evka sent me. How are things here?
Evka's plan is sound. We'll stand together and see it through. We won't fail.
Tell Evka we're ready.
Right.
We should get back to Evka.
Alright, we're ready for a fight. Just gotta confirm at Evka.
Nothing we can do. I think they have a plan.
Evka, the sentries are ready.
Good. Are you?
That's a horn. The Darkspawn are here.
It came from the glade.
Let's move. We can't let them break through to the village.
Lavendale is the only village left alive out here.
They're at range.
Get out of there!
We're not off the hook yet.
We're hitting us from there! best they could do? That was nothing.
All right.
Put your guard down.
Be ready for the next call. We could check on the caves, see how the fight is there. Or head to the farmlands.
Let's go fight some. Let's go fight some darkspawn.
Rook, we've got things covered here. Grab supplies if you need them.
Thanks.
Right, they're good.
Another horn from the gate.
Come on!
We've got backup. Let's push them back.
Thanks for having my back.
You took more than your share.
Antoine.
What is it?
Something evil. A strange calling in the blight.
Something to look into.
Yes.
Definitely.
But that's what we do. And today, we won the day.
He's right. Take that with you. When the next thing comes, we'll handle that too.
Right. You definitely drove it into the darkspawn.
It's in here too.
You're sure?
It's faint, but yes.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, but first you deserve some thanks. Lavendale is safe.
They still need our protection, of course. But we won this fight together.
Thanks to Evka's plan.
If we're giving Evka credit, then I won't argue.
Fine. Credit taken. Now, as much as I hate changing the subject...
Right. Antoine, you sensed something strange. What was it?
The Blight's song wasn't just strange. At first I heard the gods. But now... there's something else. And it's here, in the wetlands. It pulses. Weird. Pulling somewhere dark. It sounds... I don't know. Pleased?
What does that mean?
We don't know yet.
Likely nothing good.
So you need to search a deadly wilderness for something even deadlier.
What? Yes. Exploring Arlethan is similar?
More than we like. So what's next?
We need more time to study what the new song means, and where it leads.
And you can't listen to it all the time. We don't know what it is.
Evka, But yes, we have many different tests to run. Remember to visit Rook. We'll have results eventually.
Until then,
Push yourself, dude.
Stay safe.
Listening to that all the time is definitely gonna wear on your nerves. Begin. Thanks to Africa's plan and bravery of both the wardens and the team, Lavendale was safe in the Darkspawn. While the village heaved a sigh of relief, the whispers in Antoine's ears become more unsettling. Don't blame him for that. Within the Blight, Antoine could hear a call. Mystery for now, and I suggest further evil lurking in the wetlands.
Antoine, what's on your mind?
It's like there's a pattern in the Blight, and no pattern at all. But... oh. Always something pulling.
Well, since we're here, I'll help out Dev. But this is an actual quest.
Thanks for tagging along.
Conversation.
Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Wise Helped, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. It's... I'm the one who found the Griffin eggs, before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the Wardens who were caring for the Griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the griffins during the fourth blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the first warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
Why blight the griffins?
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the blight was going badly. The wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The griffins became rabid. They turned against the wardens.
So then the first warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
That goes against everything wardens are supposed to stand for.
In her diary, Isaiah says she couldn't forgive herself. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Right along with his stomach.
Right out of the nest, he ate everything in sight. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davern's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Yep. No. Or the closer we'll get.
Listening to something. There's a blight.
Well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
That'll be the next one. Let's head back to the town to see if there are any. Head back to the lighthouse. See if there are any conversations.
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
Should I send a search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Harding, does it really matter if Emmerich brings 8 books?
9, actually.
And Emmerich, so what if Harding is fine sleeping on dirt?
Not all the time. Okay, Rook, I know. This trip's supposed to be fun.
Exactly.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
Always come to an agreement if you just discuss it and not yell. Y'all remember that. All get along swimmingly. And yam and jam, that. Alright. What's up, Lucanus?
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this going to be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
You're sweet on Nev.
Don't say it like that. You think it's too much?
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
I've never really faced any problem too big to solve. Now there's spite, the gods, Treviso. It's hard to ever feel you're doing enough. But here, now, I have people I can care for. Something as small as providing a treat feels big enough to matter.
But yes, definitely. Best way to someone's heart is their stomach. It's not just a saying, it's one of the basic truths in this world. Everyone's getting along. Alright. Those two got together. Gonna make a cute couple. Alright. I'm sure this next quest with Dev is probably about the Gloom Howler.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlethan soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
What a bonding experience with Hassan. get to that later. Alright. Character quest with Nev. Then I might end it here. See that little symbol of love parting? That proves that she is now a guardian of the Veil.
They finally took down both the blighted dragons. The one here and the one in Greece.
Do you think it's
Oh, man. I hope not.
Give me a hand.
Report.
See anything you like?
To do.